I pre-graded my cards using ChatGPT before I sent them off to PSA. So let's find out how that went. Beforehand, I'm going to be showing you guys each card and how I submitted it to ChatGPT. We'll read what ChatGPT had to say, and then we'll see if PSA agrees. So let's go. Alright, so the first card we're going to talk about is the Umbreon with the Obsidian Flame stamped on it. According to ChatGPT, the centering is slightly off left to right, but still within the 10 policy. Surface, there's no obvious scratches, there's no print lines or dents visible. Edges are sharp and consistent, borders no whitening. Corners are sharp and clean, and there's no bends. So that's for the front, and then we get to the back where it says that the centering is slightly off right to left, but still acceptable. Edges and corners, minor whitenings visible. Surface is no scratches or stains visible. It's giving the back grade a 9, and it's giving the overall PSA prediction grade a 9. So let's find out if PSA did in fact give it a 9. Alright, so ChatGPT said this would come out a 9 by PSA, and it did indeed come back a 9. So 1 for 1 for Mr. Chat. Okay, so next we have the Celebrations Mew. When it comes to the front, ChatGPT said that the centering looks excellent, roughly 50-50. Surface looks clean. Sparkle patterns look even, which is the biggest deal with cards like this. Edges are very clean, no chipping, whitening, and the corners look sharp. So front estimate is a PSA 10, gem mint 10. And then we get to the back where centering is near perfect, slightly heavy on the right, but still within PSA 10 tolerance. Then the edges and whitening, you have no whitening edgewear visible. Blue borders look crisp. Surface is glossy and even. And the back, it's estimating another 10. So overall, it's giving a prediction of a PSA 10. So let's find out if that's truly, in fact, what PSA agrees with. All right, ChatGPT had this coming back at 10, and it got a 9. So far, ChatGPT is 1 for 2, correct and incorrect. All right, and now we get to the Pikachu promo from the Tohoku Pokemon Center. PSA is saying that the centering on this is excellent. It's appearing 50-50 all around, and the surface is clean and vibrant. No visible scratches, print lines, or dents. Edges look smooth all around. No whitening. Corners are sharp. Same for the front. That's PSA 10 potential. And then we get to the back. Now the back, it's saying, is slightly heavy to the right, maybe 55-45, but still within the tolerance. Edge and corners are no whitening or chips detected. The gold Japanese cardstock often shows flaws easily, but this one looks pristine according to ChatGPT. Gloss looks perfect. The back, it's saying, is a 10 potential, and overall it's predicting a PSA 10. So let's find out if PSA agrees. And it predicted a 10. This got a 9. So far, not a good start for ChatGPT. 1 for 3. So next we have the one of 2 Crown Zenith Pikachu cards that I submitted. For this first one, it's saying that the front centering looks perfect. Surface is no scratches, no dents, no print lines, at least none that's visible. Hollow pattern looks uniform. Edges are clean and sharp. Corners are crisp and sharp. Front grade is predicting it's saying it's an estimate of a 10. Back centering is excellent according to it, nearly 50 all around with no tilt. No visible whitening, very strong back quality, and the gloss looks clean and smooth. Back grade, it's estimating a 10, and overall PSA grade is predicting a 10. So let's find out if PSA agrees.
ChatGPT had this coming back a 10, Pikachu from Crown Zenith, and it got a 9. So 144.
We get to our second Crown Zenith Pikachu card, and when it comes to the front, it's saying its centering is excellent. Surface is no visible scratches, print lines, or dents. The hollow pattern looks clean. Edges are smooth all around. Corners are sharp and clean as well. The front, it's giving it a 10 potential. And then we get to the back where it says its centering, again, is excellent. Edges and corners crisp. Surface looks perfect. No scratches under the light. And the back grade, it's giving it 10. Overall prediction, it's giving it a 10. So let's go ahead and find out if it was correct.
All right. On the second Crown Zenith Pikachu, predicted a 10. And this got a 10. Let's go. So far, 2 correct and 3 incorrect.
And next we have the Sylveon V, which it states that the centering is excellent, roughly 50 all around. Surface is vibrant and clean, no scratches. Edges are smooth, corners are sharp. Front grade estimate is a 10. And for the back, it's stating that the centering is slightly right heavy, but still within the 10 tolerance. Edges and corners are perfect, no whitening, and surface looks smooth. Back grade, it's giving it a 10, and the overall PSA prediction is a Gem Mint 10. Let's go ahead and find out.
All right, now we got the Brilliant Stars Sylveon, and it got a 10. So ChatGPT correct again. So back to back, and we are 50%. So far, it's correct 50% of the time.
For this beautiful Bulbasaur card, the centering is giving it an excellent surface, no print lines. Edges are clean and uniform, and the corners are all sharp and crisp. The front grade, it's giving it a 10. Back condition, centering is giving it a nearly perfect 52-48, easily within standard. Flawless edges and corners. Surface is clean. Back grade is giving it a 10. Overall, it's predicting a PSA 10. Let's find out if this one is also correct.
Next, we get the Bulbasaur from Stellar Crown, and ChatGPT predicted a 10. This gets a 10. Let's go. So ChatGPT on a little hot streak so far. We got 4 accurate, correct, and 3 that were wrong. So 4 out of 7 so far.
All right, so now we got the Umbreon. It's a beautiful card. ChatGPT says it's got excellent centering. Surface is smooth and clean. No scratches or print lines detected. Crisp and free of whitening. And corners look sharp and clean. Front grade is a Gem Mint 10 potential. Back, it's giving the centering very slightly right heavy. Still within limit of PSA 10 though. No whitening on the edges or corners. Surface is glossy and smooth. Back grade's giving it a 10. Overall prediction is a PSA 10. Let's go ahead and find out if PSA agrees.
All right, now we got the Umbreon from Brilliant Stars, and ChatGPT said this would be a 10. It got a 9. So wrong on ChatGPT brings us back to 50% in terms of how accurate it is.
And now we got the Umbreon VMAX, another beautiful card. It's giving the front centering very good, 52-48 within PSA 10 tolerance. Surface is good, no visible print lines, dents, or scratches. Edges are clean, no whitening. Corners are all sharp and tight. Front grade, it's giving it a 10 potential. When we get to the back, it's slightly off towards the right, 55-45, but still within the 10 standard. Edges and corners are clean, no dents. Surface is smooth, no scratches that are visible. Back grade is a 10 estimate, and overall, it's giving it a PSA 10. Let's find out if PSA agrees.
Now we got this Umbreon VMAX from Brilliant Stars as well. Can it get a 10? It did get a 10. Let's go. So ChatGPT is back to being correct more often than not. We are 5 out of 9 so far. 5 out of 9. This next one will be the 10th one. Let's see where it'll be at that point.
Now we have Misty Psyduck. Uh, it's a beautiful card. Centering, it's giving an excellent all around 50-50. Surface is looks no visible print lines, dents, or scratches underneath the light. Texture is very evenly pressed. Edges are no whitening, edge wear. Corners are crisp and clean. It's giving the front grade estimate a 10 potential. We get to the back, and the centering is slightly off towards the right, still within tolerance. Edges and corners are perfect, no whitening. Surface is smooth, no scuffs, no scratches. The back, it's giving it a potential of a 10. Overall, it's giving a PSA 10 prediction. Does PSA agree?
All right, so we got the Psyduck, Misty Psyduck. Will it get a 10? And no, it got a fucking 7. Ooh, not only did ChatGPT miss, but it missed big on this one. Predicting a 10 and getting a 7. Oof. Which brings us back down to 50%. 5 out of 10.
Now we have a beauty of a tag team, the Psyduck Slowbro. Centering is excellent. Surface, there's no visible print lines, scratches, or dents. Edges are very clean, no whitening. Corners are sharp. It's giving the front grade potential of a 10. We get to the back where a centering is slightly right heavy, but still within range. Edges and corners, there's no visible whitening. Edges appear crisp. Corners are tight. Surface is smooth. It's giving the back a PSA 10 estimate. And overall, it's predicting a PSA 10. Let's find out if PSA agrees.
Now we got the Psyduck Slowpoke tag team from Unified Minds. And it came back at 10. Let's fucking go. Brings us to 6 correct, 5 incorrect. Not a bad one, not a bad one.
So now we have this beauty of a card, the Glaceon from EV Heroes. I think this card's amazing. Hoping it comes back at 10. Let's see what chat says. So ChatGPT says centering is perfect. Surface is flawless. Edges are clean, no whitening, and the corners are crisp and sharp. Front grade, it's giving it a 10. The back, it says it's slightly right heavy, but still within range of a 10. Edges are immaculate. Surface are no scratches. The back, it's giving it a 10 estimate. And overall, it's predicting a PSA 10. Let's hope to God that fucking PSA agrees with this one.
Now we got this gem, this banger, the Glaceon from EV Heroes. Predicted a 10 and it got a 10. Let's go. Another back-to-back correct by ChatGPT. Brings us to 7 accurate, 5 inaccurate.
Now for the Crown Zenith Leafeon, which is another beauty of a card. Centering, it's giving it an excellent surface. It's giving it no visible print lines or dents or scuffs. Edges clean, no whitening. Corners are sharp, no rounding. It's giving the front a gem mint 10. When it comes to the back, slightly right heavy again. It seems to always be right heavy for these cards. Still within tolerance apparently. Flawless, no whitening, no edge wear on the edges and corners. Surface is clean, no visible scratches. It's giving the back 10 as well. Overall prediction is a PSA 10. So let's see if PSA is in agreement.
Now we got the Leafeon. Leafeon from Crown Zenith is predicted a 10. And we got a 9. It said it'd be an easy contender, but apparently PSA disagreed. So we are back down to 6 incorrect, 7 correct.
Now we got the second best card from EV Heroes, the Sylveon. First one being, of course, the Moonbreon. But for this Sylveon card, ChatGPT is stating that the centering is excellent, surface is gorgeous, no visible print lines, dents, or scuffs. Edges are perfectly clean. Corners are crisp, symmetrical, and sharp. Front grade is giving it a Gem Mint 10 potential. For the back, near perfect, 52-48, easily within limits of PSA 10. Edges and corners are absolutely flawless. No whitening. Surface is smooth, reflective, and spotless. The back grade is a 10, and the overall PSA 10 prediction, or the overall PSA prediction, is a 10. So let's find out if PSA agrees.
Now we got this banger, the Sylveon from EV Heroes. Probably the second best card from the EV Hero set, behind obviously the Moonbreon. And it got a 10. Let's fucking go. Another beautiful, beautiful Dubskis on this one. So big one being so far the pile for correct is much bigger than the one incorrect. So ChatGPT more often than not seems to be a little bit better than a little bit accurate.
All right, and now we have the Mimikyu V from Brilliant Stars. Beautiful card. Obviously, you got the Gengar appearance in the background. When it comes to the what ChatGPT thinks, the centering is excellent. Surface is beautiful. No scratches, scuffs, or print lines. Edges are smooth. Corners are crisp. Front grade is giving it a 10. Back condition is very slightly right heavy. 54-46, but accordingly, apparently it's still within standard. Edges are perfect, no whitening. Surfaces are glossy. Back grade is giving it a 10. Overall, it's predicting a PSA 10. So let's find out with the grade reveal.
All right, now we got the Mimikyu. ChatGPT predicted a PSA 10, and this got a PSA 9. Another L for ChatGPT, bringing the race close. Bringing the race close. Let's go.
Now for the Lucario V promo, we have a very strong centering, clean surface, no dents, no print lines, no scratches. Edges are smooth and crisp. Corners are sharp. Front grade, it's giving it a 10. And when we look at the back, its centering is near perfect. Roughly 53-47, which is acceptable. Edges and corners are flawless. No whitening, edge chip, or indents. Surface is clean. No roller lines or scuffs. Back grade's a 10. Overall PSA prediction is a 10. So let's go ahead and find out.
This Lucario V-Star promo from Crown Zenith predicted a 10, and it got a 9. So another L from ChatGPT. So far we are deadlock, 8 correct and 8 incorrect.
Last but certainly not least, we have the beautiful Mew card from Crown Zenith. Very underrated card in my opinion. So chat has the centering perfect, 50-50 all around. Surface is clean, no visible print lines, scratches, or dents. Edges are smooth with no whitening. Corners are crisp, sharp. Front grade's giving it a 10. When it comes to the back, it's giving the centering slightly right heavy, 55-45, as we know, easily within PSA 10 tolerance. Edges and corners are pristine, no whitening. Surface is glossy, clean, and scratch free under the light. And it's giving the back grade a 10. So overall, it's giving a prediction of a 10. Let's find out if PSA agrees.
Now for the final one, the Mew, ChatGPT predicted a 10. It got a 9. A 9, putting it into the pile where officially ChatGPT is underneath 50%. You have better luck flipping a coin than you do taking ChatGPT's advice. But to be fair, the cards that it did hit on, boy, did it hit on. We got some absolute gems up in here that came back tens. So, again, use with caution, ChatGPT. Obviously, do your own pre-grading, but was a fun video to make. All right, so what are my thoughts on using ChatGPT to pre-grade for your PSA orders? My thoughts are don't do it. It's 50-50 flip of a coin. While it may sound easy and appealing, I say do your own pre-grading. So that's all I got for you now. Until next time.